Hello, my name is Alexa. I am a yoga teacher, I'm a meditation teacher, and I am also a psychotherapist. I am currently teaching at Soul Gaze Studios, which is a total online virtual studio experience. So if you end up liking our classes, please feel free to join us live or through any continued recordings. So today, we will be doing a body scan meditation, which can really be used as a de stressing technique because I do find that throughout our busy days, we experience a lot of disconnect from our physical bodies. And so, this technique, this body scan meditation technique, will help bring us back into the body, but also we're going to focus on relaxing and softening into each body part because I'm sure, as you know, through our busy days, we tend to hold and carry a lot of that tension and a lot of our stress in our physical bodies. So, yeah, so like I said, today we'll be guided through both a little bit of grounding in the beginning, just to orient ourselves into our space, into our breath, and into our bodies. But then that will be followed by a body scan meditation to both relax and soften into the body, but also to increase our focus and concentration as we focus inward and try our best to work on how often we get distracted by our minds. So it's an ongoing practice, but today hopefully you will find some get a little bit of de-stress, find a little bit of that relaxation and a little bit of release, let go, and softening. So all you will need today is yourself, your breath, your body, and that's about it. But feel free if you would like to sit up on maybe a pillow or a blanket. I'm in a little meditation seat, but if you don't have that, that's totally fine. So you can sit up, like I said, on anything, any sort of prop underneath the sit bones if you want to lift the hips a little bit higher than the knees, just to release any tension in the knees, in the ankles, in the feet. It helps just create a little bit more space in the spine as well. So feel free to grab whatever you need. You can do this meditation as I am, sitting upright, cross legged, or feel free to lay flat on your back, either on a mat, again, or on a pillow, pillows, blanket, on the floor, on your bed, whatever works for you, right? So set yourself up for comfort. And then let us just get started. So if you're sitting, just start to sit up nice and tall. But if you're lying down, just already start to release the weight of your body into the earth, right? So allow your hands to rest, your arms to rest. Hands can be facing up or down. You may soften the shoulders down your back, relaxing them away from the ears away from the shoulders. Good. Just start to notice the length of your spine. Feel your legs and your feet resting, and even start to feel your arms and your hands resting. Softening through the face as you unclench your jaw. And maybe by now you've chosen to close down the eyes, or maybe you keep a nice soft gaze down below the nose, relaxing through the forehead, the eyebrows. And maybe now you take this moment to feel your breath in your body. And you don't have to change your breath in any way. There's no right or wrong way to notice your breath. So just notice the natural rhythm of your breath in your body. As you inhale, you might feel the rise in the torso or in the belly. And as you exhale, you might feel the fall and the release in the shoulders and in the chest. And as you just continue in relationship with your breath, maybe now you start to notice the temperature of the room that you're in. You might feel the weight of your clothes against your skin. And just reminding yourself to soften, just noticing any sounds around you. And then let's come back to the body. Right? Really just becoming aware that you have this body. Right? Just feeling the weight of the bones softening towards the earth. And then we'll start to bring our awareness down to our feet, right? Down to the toes. You may even start to wiggle through the toes. Noticing the soles of the feet, the heels and the arches, and the tops of the feet. And start to notice and feel into both of your feet as a whole. And see if you can just soften and release the feet as they rest on the earth. Right? No more gripping, no more squeezing, just release. And then work your attention up to the ankles, the shins, and the calves. The knees, right? The tops of the knees and the back of the knees. Up to the thighs, the tops of the thighs, and the backs of the thighs. And now see if you can feel into both legs as a whole. You're just completely releasing, softening. You no longer have to hold on or squeeze or grip. And so just feel the weight of the legs, just relaxing down towards the earth, letting gravity do its job. And starting to feel your sit bones underneath you, connecting with your seat or the ground. Just starting to soften through the hips and the pelvis. And so just allowing the entire bottom half of the body, all the way from the waist to the tips of the toes, to release and soften into the support of the earth. And start to become aware of your torso, right? The length of your spine, the navel, and the low back, up to the diaphragm and the rib cage, the front of the rib cage and the back of the rib cage, your lungs, your heart, your shoulder blades. See if you can slightly just pinch the shoulder blades together. Starting to feel your chest open and lift towards the sky, broadening through the collarbones. And just allowing the shoulders to release down the back or into the earth. So can you now just feel into the entire torso as a whole, the front, the back, and even the sides of the torso. And again, just allow it to soften and release. Maybe you even feel the rise and fall of your breath as you inhale. The front of your torso might rise, and as you exhale, the shoulders might fall. Feeling into the weight of your arms, and again, just seeing if you can soften and release the arms, letting the elbows get nice and heavy, the forearms and the wrists, and just releasing through the hands, the fingers and the fingertips. Okay, no more gripping, no more squeezing, just total release of any muscle activation all the way from the shoulders, the arms, down into the torso and the legs, all the way to the toes. And starting to bring that awareness into the neck and the throat, feeling the back of your neck just soften. Up to the base of the skull, and wrapping into your jaw. Okay, so can you just unclench the jaw? Let your tongue relax away from the roof of the mouth. Soften through the cheekbones, the temples, your forehead, the eyebrows, and even that space in between the eyebrows. And feeling your eyes relax and nestle back into their sockets, softness through the eyelids, and just noticing your nose, your ears, and starting to soften through the back of the head. And let that relaxation spill over into the top of the head. Just becoming aware of the body now as a whole, right? As an entire system that's working for you, all the way from the crown, the tip of the head, to the tips of the toes. Seeing if you can release and soften. No more muscle activation. And if the eyes are closed, maybe you start to notice the light that's on the other side of the eyelids. Maybe again you tune into your breath, the rise of the inhale, and the fall and release of the exhale. The temperature of the room, even visualizing the four walls that you're surrounded by. Right? Just tuning back into your environment, any sounds around you. You can stay here for as long as you'd like, but if you are ready to awaken, just feel free to wiggle through the toes and the fingers. Right, and then nice and slowly, you can flutter the eyes back open. Again, just coming back into your space, having a look around you, maybe taking any gentle movements or stretches. You might roll out through the neck or the shoulders. Right? And I hope you get to carry this energy, this relaxing energy, this sense of calm with you through the rest of your day or the rest of your evening. So feel free to use this practice as much as you'd like. And once again, just thank you so much for doing this meditation.